Michael Chandler, let's do 3. It's not going to be a draft today. Let's do 3 fighters under 25 that if you had to build a promotion, these are the fighters that you're putting at the forefront to try to draw eyes. So, Michael Chandler, the floor is yours, my friend.
Okay, so you want me to name all 3 right now?
No. So what you do is you list them, give me a
One
little
and
bit
one.
about each fighter. Yep, you give me
Yeah.
a little bit about each fighter, and then you go to your next person. So you go
Okay,
3,
I got
2,
all
1.
3.
3.
Okay.
Yep, 3, but starting at the one that would be your last of the 3. So you're going to make somebody mad.
Yeah, for sure. Okay. Of the 3, of my top 3 fighters under 25, at number 3 comes Miranda Maverick, not just because she's one of my hometown Missouri girls, but every time you watch her fight, when you used to watch her fight in Invicta, when you seen her transition into UFC, I think she won her last fight against Macy Barber, but she's just so poised, so calm and collected the entire fight. She's extremely well-rounded, and I think she's going to be a champion in the women's division in the future.
People can't help themselves. Hey, people can't help themselves. People can't help themselves. You're a homer. You're a homer.
I am a homer.
Because she's from Missouri. You try to just drop it in there and move on.
I got another homer for you later in my list. So just buckle up. Everybody's gonna be mad at me. First of all, coming in at number 2 is Jeff El Jefe Molina, Dana White Contender Series graduate. Okay, and we'll unpack his style. He's tenacious. He is extremely well-rounded. As we're saying, everybody keep in mind this is all fighters under 25 years old. These guys barely have hair under their armpits, and they're fighting in the UFC. Extremely well-rounded. A lot of finishes. 8 of his 10 wins by finish. And one thing that stuck out to me, DC, that a lot of people will overlook, and you will appreciate this as a wrestler, you learn how to lose as a wrestler. And how Jeff Molina started his career, he started 1-2 in his career. Now, you tell me right now, if you and I both started mixed martial arts, we went 1-2 in our first 3 fights, we might think about hanging it up. But not Jeff Molina. So I think, So I think he's got a very bright future. Definitely number 2 on my list of top fighters under 25.
Top 3 because you won't do 5. It's top 3
right.
because you won't do 5. So give me your number 1, Michael Chandler.
Number 1, I'm going Homer again, of course. I shared the card with him on my last fight. Ian Garry, the future. Let me talk about the man's physical attributes, because the only thing as impressive or more impressive than the man's physical attributes is his confidence in himself. He's extremely long and tall and powerful for the division. As we said, he's still just a baby. He's under 25 years old. He won't even become a full man until he's 30. But his striking, his ability to negotiate distance between himself and his opponent, the way that he slid outside of that right hand in his last fight and knocked that dude out, Williams out in the last 5 seconds of that round, was nothing short of amazing. But as I said, and as a lot of people said about Conor McGregor, when he first came in, you see shades of Conor McGregor in Ian Garry, that Conor wasn't as good as he thought he was, but he was better than we all thought he was. And I think that's how Ian Garry is going to be. I think we have a future champion on our hands.
Yeah, I'm gonna go and say that's like Chandler. That's kind of like your golf game, you know. It's not good. It's not bad.
Hey, we still got to get back out there. I'm getting better. All right, I'm getting better.
It's not bad. It's just okay. Okay, all right. For me, guys, get ready for the champions list because here I come. At number 3, I have got a 3-way tie going down to 6, right? So at number 3, I've got a 3-way tie. At number 3, I got Macy Barber because, hey, maybe Macy's going to fall short of becoming the youngest champion of all time, but she is phenomenal. And she beat Miranda Maverick, Michael Chandler's number 3. Tied for number 3, I got Ignacio Bahamondes. Do you see? Remember when he fought Roosevelt Roberts? That spinning wheel kick knockout? It was truly something to behold. Tall, long guy, different place. He's from a place that we don't expect many fighters to come from. So he brings his own people with him. And tied at number 3, I have Usman Nurmagomedov. He fights in Bellator, your old stomping grounds. Got a rear naked choke last time. He's undefeated. He's 14-0. He has all the skills to become the man. So that'll be my tie. For number 4. That's my tie. So at 4, 5, and 6, those are the guys that I am listing. Now, at number 3, I'm going to agree with you, my friend Michael Chandler. I will give it to Ian Garry. I told the kid in the fighter meetings, if you can fight like you can talk, okay, I'm going to really be in for a treat because I hadn't watched his fight yet as of fighter meetings. And you know what? He was very impressive. He did a good job taking advantage of the moment, but also the moment after on the microphone. At number 2, how about Casey O'Neill? Casey O'Neill, the young lady from Las Vegas, the Australian, she goes out there and she's just overwhelming people. Chandler, we didn't expect anything from Casey O'Neill when she made her debut. She fought.
Nope.
She went out there, dominated. She's been dominant the whole time. And then the fight against, she beat Antonia Shevchenko in her last fight. So immediately she's in the rankings, and she is still only 24 years old. Casey O'Neill is number 2 for me. And at number 1, if I have got to build a promotion, Chandler, Song Yadong is still only 23 years old. He's still only 23
I almost
years
went
old.
with Song Yadong. But
You should have went with Song Yadong,
the
then you might have a
homer in
chance.
me wouldn't let me. I didn't have enough room on my list. And obviously, you're trying to beat me right now just by adding as many names as you possibly can.
What you mean?
A list of 30
What
has
you
got
mean?
17 names on it.
Chandler, listen. Chandler, I make the rules. It's my show. It's my show. I make the rules, and I couldn't choose a number 3 or 4 or 5 or 6. So what all of them. But Song Yadong has been in some tremendous fights. He's had some tremendous knockouts, submissions, and he's only getting better. And Song Yadong is 23, man. It's crazy to watch how young these guys are and women, and they're still so early in their career, but the impact that they are making on the UFC. So that's my list, Chandler. I mean, guys, could you run it down the bottom real quick? Show my list real quick for Michael Chandler and show him how it's done. See, that's what happens when you bring a rookie out here.
All 17 of them. Number 1, don't
That's what. Hey, Addison. Hey, we got my man Corporate Addison here today. Jake's off, so Corporate Addison, could you please run the list, please? He said, "Hey, Chandler." Addison said, "There's so many names on my list that they're still trying to add them to the graphic."
Yeah,
see, Chandler,
you got them over there just trying to type them all in, man. Can't even catch up with your list. But it is
the full list. Hey, Chandler, the full list of 25 fighters under 25 is available on ESPN.com on Thursday with the story. So, Mike, hey, love that you gave us the time. Appreciate you giving the effort. But once again, the champ reigns supreme in the. It was almost like.
So you're the judge, jury, and executioner. You decide right now who wins the game. Oh my God!
It was all.
This is great.
Chandler, here's my list.
I can't wait to play PC's games again.
Chandler, here's my list coming up on the screen here in about 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Song Yadong, Casey O'Neill, Ian Garry, Usman Nurmagomedov, Macy Barber, Ignacio Bahamondes. That is how it's done, Michael Chandler. That is a class in how you whip somebody. Look, you whip them in the octagon, I whip them behind the microphone. Chandler, I appreciate, it's like you and I walk into the center of the mat right now. We're going to shake hands. The official's going, oh, there's yours. I mean, it looks so empty, right, Mike? Look at it. Why does it seem so empty?
It does, man. It looks like I didn't put the effort in, but you just came in and cheated and threw all your names on there.
Thank you for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.